Hey everybody, how you doing? Thank you for clicking, really appreciate it. Well, we see that Jimmy Kimmel is back on the air. He may not be shown on every single network. There are still companies that are refusing to show him as their affiliates, and that's okay. But I want to discuss a little bit of why Jimmy Kimmel being back on the air is very good or great for America, great for the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and great for media who tries their best through comedy or through other ways to showcase some of the good and bad things politicians might do. As we know, last week Jimmy Kimmel was taken off the air because of something that people thought was wrong that he said about the killer of Charlie Kirk. And I didn't find anything wrong with what he said. He acknowledged that what happened to Charlie Kirk was a tragedy and that it shouldn't have happened. Nobody deserves to be taken out based off their views and stuff like that. This is America, and there are people with different views, and we just have to acknowledge that. And as long as they are not trying to harm people, we say okay. But when we have politicians who feel the need to say that I don't like this person, let's get rid of this person, and then they put their foot on the necks of networks to try to get rid of a person or try to fire a person, that's not good. That is not good at all. That is not what the First Amendment wanted to protect and stuff like that. We have to understand, and a lot of us know that growing up they took certain things out of the classes, civics and stuff like that. So a lot of people may not know, certain things, but it's on the internet. We can easily look it up. The Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments and stuff like that, we can look it up and figure it out. But with Jimmy Kimmel coming back, it really, really, really makes it, I would say, it gives us benefit because now we know that certain things are protected. And because we see that there are politicians who realize that, wait a minute, if we go down this rabbit hole, it is going to be severe consequences for us. Ted Cruz, someone that I really, really agree with, he even said it. He said that if this continues to happen, if conservatives continue to go this route, conservative politicians continue to go this route, it's going to be trouble for them. Because when will it stop? When will it stop? Will it stop only with liberals that you don't like? Or once you finish doing away with liberals, would it continue into conservatives that you don't like? Or maybe moderate Republicans that you don't like? Oh, well, I thought we were on the same side. No, we're not. And this is why we have to make sure that we protect the people in the media who criticizes, not causes hate. There's a big difference. Someone criticizing you is not hating you. And this is where a lot of people have to understand. Like, listen, you could be out of job. And let's say you're not doing something right. And people come, say your upper management come in and they criticize what you did. What you gonna say? Oh, they hating on me because they're not allowing me to do what I want to do? No, what you were doing, you doing what you wanted to do, got you in trouble. You weren't doing it right. So that criticism, that constructive criticism, is going to help you become better. But it seems that a lot of people don't want that. They'll say, criticize the other side, but don't criticize me. Okay? So I'm like, it's ridiculous. But this is what we have. But I'm so happy that he's back because, hey, even though I may not watch him a lot, sometimes I'll see clips of stuff, maybe interviews that he had with people and stuff like that. I'm not a late night person because I got to get up early in the morning. So, but still, that doesn't mean that you or anybody else have the right to get someone fired just because of something that they said or criticized. I can't say something that they said. I'll take that back. If they saying something wild and stuff like that, like they're trying to hurt people and stuff, yeah, their asses need to go. But not like killed and stuff like that. They need to understand that it is consequences to what you say. But just criticizing, no. And especially when what he said, what did he say that was wrong? I'm like, come on now. We have a person in the White House that says that, well, the media criticizes me 95% of the time. I don't think so, homeboy. I don't think so. And that's not good. That's not good that you complaining about that. But look at the economy. Right now, look at meat prices. Beef has gone up damn near 40%. I thought that grocery prices were going to come down from day one. Didn't happen. Eggs is still high. It may have come down a bit from where it was, but it's still high. And then you got this bullcrap tax bill where you're giving tax breaks to the uber rich who don't need it. And you want to try to censor somebody. It's ridiculous. What about the Epstein files? Okay, we're not hearing a little bit about that. Okay, but we need to keep pushing it. Listen, I'm an independent, and as an independent, I want to see both sides be held accountable. There are some things that the liberal politicians do that's wrong. There's some things that the conservative politicians do that's wrong. They need to be held accountable. But when they do things that's right, they need to be praised. They need to be acknowledged. And this, what the Trump administration did or tried to do, was wrong. Was wrong. I don't care what anybody want to say, it was wrong. And I'm glad that Jimmy Kimmel is back, because now it shows that we must fight. And I have to salute all the people who went to the ABC affiliate and stood outside and protested and say, no, we're not having this. We're not having this. And it makes me think that a lot of things that Trump is doing, he's doing it to enrage the people so that the people can say, you know what? We need to come together. We need to come together. So I think it's a good thing. And I thank you. Thank you, Trump. Thank you for the FCC chair who opened their mouth and said that, you know, these people need to go. Thank you for I believe it was the House Speaker. No, that wasn't I think House Speaker is Mike Johnson. Wasn't him. I think it was a senator that said, yeah, they're glad that Kimmel was off. I'm glad that you said all that. Because please put in the comment section who it was. I really appreciate that. All right, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing, all that good stuff. But I'm glad, because now it really shows that we have the power, not them. They are elected. Okay, we elect them to power. But it doesn't mean that they can reign like kings and queens. So I'm glad that we are doing what needs to be done and we're making moves. Well, my brothers and sisters, I'm going to leave it here. I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate that Jimmy Kimmel is back. And we need to fight and make sure that all of us have the right to speak our minds, as long as it's not hurting anybody, as long as we're not spewing hate. If we're criticizing, we have the right to criticize and emphasize on what somebody did. But we should not, I repeat, should not be scared to talk about certain things and not hurt each other. But that's so important. But thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff will help as I continue to grow on this YouTube platform. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.